Hey, Carpool crew. Whether you're in the car, grabbing breakfast, or just waking up, I'm Pastor Justin, and I'm pumped you're here with me today. This month, we've been exploring real questions that people asked Jesus. And today's question, it happened on a very important day, the Sabbath day. This is a special day God gave his people to rest, recharge, and focus on him. Way back in the creation story in Genesis, after God made the world in 6 days, what did he do on the seventh? He rested. That's Genesis 2, verse 2. Later in the Ten Commandments, God told his people to rest every seventh day. That's in Exodus 20. So in the Bible, many times God talks about us taking some rest. No work, just worship. Rest, family time. And why is that important to God? Because God wanted his people to remember something that I want you also to remember. We're not just workers. We are his loved children. We're not just school kids. We're not just homework doers. We're not just going to practice practicers. We are his loved children, and he wants us to rest sometimes. But over time, religious leaders had added a ton of extra rules. How far you could walk, what you could carry, even silly things like not plucking a piece of grain to eat. Instead of a day of rest and joy, the Sabbath had become stressful and full of rule watching. You know, I have a daughter, and she's always asking me not to be a tattletale. Her name's Everly. And guess what? I am not a tattletale, and being a tattletale is not fun. But the religious leaders, they were all tattletales. They made rules, they watched for who was breaking them, and then there was a big question. Jesus walked into the synagogue and saw a man with a hurt hand. The religious leaders, trying to trap him again, asked Jesus this in Matthew chapter 12, verse 10. Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath? They didn't really care about the man. They didn't care about healing him. They just wanted to catch Jesus breaking a rule. They wanted to be tattletales. They would have told everyone what Jesus had done. But Jesus saw the man in pain, and he reminded everyone who was there that loving people is never the wrong choice. If your sheep fell into a hole on the Sabbath, wouldn't you pull it out, he asked? Then, right there, in front of everyone, he healed the man's hand. Here's the one thing I want you to remember for the ride. Helping people is always the right choice. Brittany was walking into the cafeteria when she saw another kid drop their lunch tray. She was about to sit down with her friends when she noticed the kid looked super embarrassed. Her friends called out, "Come sit before all the good seats are gone." But Brittany paused. She walked over, picked up the tray, and said, "It's okay. Everyone has rough days." Her friends didn't really get it, but Brittany remembered what her parents and what her pastor at church had taught her. Love comes before plans. People come before rules. That's exactly what Jesus showed that day in the synagogue. Jesus was clear on this many times through many teachings. Helping people is always the right choice. Jesus showed us that love isn't limited by schedule or rules. It's always the best time. So remember, no matter where you are or how you're listening, God loves you. Parents, if you like today's podcast, share it with another family at school drop-off or practice this week. Before you go, answer this question together. When have I had the chance to help someone, even when it wasn't part of my plan or schedule? I'll see you tomorrow on Carpooling with Jesus.